Welcome back, everybody. Alright, I'm in Williams, Arizona right now. This load, if you guys watched my live stream yesterday, is going to Victorville, also known as my home. In fact, the receiver that it's going to is the same. It's on the same street that I always park on when I'm home. And last time when I was at home with doing a 34, waiting to deliver the previous load 2 loads ago, I happened to be parked right in front of that same receiver. I could literally walk from there to my house. Doesn't get much better than that. So hopefully, I don't know, we'll see how this experience goes actually in their lot, though. I know there's plenty of room in their lot. I've never actually been in it, but I've looked at their lot many times. So looks like it's like a pretty roomy place. Alright, so it's going to be about a 6-hour trip. I'm not going to show you all of that, though. Really just going to give you little clips here. This is mainly going to be focused on the delivery to Americold experience in Victorville, and that's specifically it. You guys have seen, a lot of you guys who watch me regularly are very well familiar with what I-40 looks like. So, and I don't think people have a long enough attention span to really watch that much of the trip. I'm going to be crossing paths with my trainer, Joe, the guy who drives for Hurricane. You guys might have met him in one of my videos last winter. Or he and I were both in Winslow, and we both caravan basically from there to California. But we ended up stopping in Flagstaff because of bad weather and road conditions, and there was an accident that held us up. So I had that video where I actually got in his truck and we were hanging out there, chit-chat, whatever, on the live stream. But anyway, yeah, he's coming this direction. He just picked up in, I don't remember where, somewhere in Southern California. I don't know if he went to Long Beach or somewhere else, but somewhere in that ballpark. Alright, looks like he's at the Loves in Kingman right now. That is right at 100 miles out, so it'll be if he were to get rolling right now, it would be right around the 109 mile marker where we cross paths. That's basically in the Coconino Mountains, in between Kingman and Seligman. I'm running over a day ahead of schedule on this load. It doesn't deliver until tomorrow night at 0030. Basically Monday morning at 0030. So I'll go check in there tomorrow night around 11:30ish. Creep my truck in there. I'll already be parked right by there anyway. And then after that, I'll be, I got home time coming up Thursday because my son graduating from high school, so I imagine I'll probably be doing local work the rest of the week. We'll see how it goes, though. I'll probably have some, I'm sure I'll have some more footage for you guys later with whatever ends up going on. I don't remember CTI trucks being faster than us for a long time, and then nowadays they all seem faster than us. I know CFI trucks are definitely slower than us, but CTI, I swore that they used to be slower than us, but now I get passed by them a fair amount actually now. guy back there gaining on me right now. Here. Alright, let the truck lose a little bit of speed here before I start going down this 6% grade. Gives me more room to work with than my current gear. So then it'll lessen the chances of me having to use the service brakes at all. But it allows me to still go down the hill at a better speed, instead of having to putt my way down, which obviously the seriously best way to go down and safest way would be to get down in a lower gear and a lower speed so that the jake brakes can do their job on their own. Well, where's the fun in that? This thing's slowly picking up speed. I'm up to 63. I think I started down the hill on like 56 or so. I'll probably lose a little bit more speed right here and then pick a little bit more up on the next downhill. Or actually, no, this one's not that steep. The signs, I think, make it out like it's steeper than it really is. I've come down this hill so many times, and I swear this is like the easiest 6% downhill grade to go down. Alright guys, we're getting into Barstow now. We're going to be stopping here at the TA briefly.
Take strike one on the outside.
My right rear slack adjuster on the trailer is missing the clevis bolt.
Improve the bad speed.
So I'm going to stop by there and see if I can get the hardware to replace it. It's a real easy thing to do. I do it myself. I just need to get the hardware. This is the clevis pin, and then a washer, and then a counter pin now on the other side of the washer. It goes through the hole in the clevis.
Give our stations a chance to identify themselves as we pause 10 seconds on the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers audio network.
The home of the World Series.
Meanwhile, Dodgers are looking really good right now. Top of the ninth inning, they're leading the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. So I'm a happy camper with that.
Taylor in the leadoff spot today. He's 0 for 4. 2 outs, base is empty. Left-hander Alvarez pitching home. Breaking ball, he's swinging and a miss. In San Diego, Padres and Mariners tied at a run apiece in the bottom of the 4th inning. Seattle's Mitch Haniger has hit his 13th home run.
This KW might be a problem for me because I need to get out of this lane in a minute.
And it's now 0-2.
Hopefully he'll move over once we get up here.
Cubs Cardinals today in St. Louis. Cardinals 2-1, top of the 9th. Yadier Molina, his 7th home run. Pitch to Taylor, way up and away. Yankees White Sox today, not as close as yesterday. Yankees blank the Pale Hose 7-0. Garrett Cole. What a game for him.
Yeah, dude, can't you keep it in the middle of your lane?
7 strikeouts. Just 4 hits allowed.
Standard, whatever you are.
So, right-hander out of Orange County. And UCLA with a big day for the Yankees. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Chris Taylor, standing up there with an open stance facing lefty Jose Alvarez. Top of the 9th inning, 6-3 Dodgers. Pitch from Alvarez. Swung on, that's a fist foul. Brewers beat the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. Jesse Winker had another home run. He had 3 home runs yesterday. 12 on the year.
I mean, yes,
that was in a losing cause as the Brewers.
Now. So it must be kind of, it must be pretty heavy for what he can carry.
2-2 delivery, here it comes.
I'm just going to stay here because when we get to Highway 58, number 4 lane's going to exit only on the 58 anyway.
Torrance with a home run, his 5th. The Braves just outslugged the Pirates 6-1. That was the Albies with 2 home runs today. Raul Acuna is major league leading 50. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Taylor looks at it outside and low. 3-2 to Chris Taylor. Rockies beat the Diamondbacks 7-6 in Colorado. Charlie Blackmon with a home run. Eduardo Escobar his 12 for Arizona. 3-2 on the way. Here it is. And Chris swings over the top of a pitch down and in. He strikes out. Dodgers gone in order in the top of the 9th inning. 3 outs to get. And Kenley Jansen coming on to save this one for Walker Buehler. We'll face Longoria, Dickerson, and Dubon. They're the scheduled hitters for the Giants. After 8.5 in San Francisco, it's the Dodgers 6, Giants 3.
LA's best sports star. That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
You know, there's nothing like the brand new Chevy Silverado, the most functional bed to date, in-vehicle advanced trailering system, built on a legacy of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups in the world. Made with high-strength, roll-form steel. Chevy Silverado, strong for all the roads ahead.
The thrill is calling at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Or the favorite coasters awaiting to move you. West Coast racers, execute a climb and more.
Strong winds ahead. It's a little pretty gusty here right now, actually.
The season is here. This
Winds and variable winds blowing me in both directions.
Seasoning of the Dodgers. For the past several years, you've heard me talk about carne asada, fish, chicken, and steak seasonings. But have you tried the open?
I knew that car was going to do that. Yeah, let's stay in the exit only lane as long as possible. Then move over only at the very last second.
Is quick with any meal. It's not a true Mexican meal without Chef
Jackass.
Available at your local grocery store.
David Bassett here with the tip on how to make your life at home more comfortable. Go tankless with the new Navy and Tankless water heater. Navy and Tankless water heaters give you
I got 69-degree weather here in town. That's 70 now. We're kind of jumping between 69 and 70. Just after 7 p.m., actually 7:05 p.m. local time here.
Find the name of your Navy contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
I'm going to feel a little on the cool side out there because of the wind. You see that flag up there on the hill there? It's blowing pretty good. Blowing from right to left, it looks like. Or west to east. So we call it onshore flow. We call onshore or offshore flow. Offshore is basically when the Santa Ana winds come in and blow in and basically come down from Utah and blow into the Pacific. And then onshore flow is when the wind blows from the Pacific out here to land.
Scoreless inning of work against Arizona. Position hitting just 0.86 against him. 23 strikeouts, 19 and 2/3 innings of work for Kenley Jansen. He'll face Longoria, who is 1 for 3. Longoria, a 7th inning single. Put into a double play back in the 4th and grounded to short back in the
Very
2nd.
real service. Oh, that
6:30
flashing red
Dodgers lead.
here.
The pitch inside, and Longoria couldn't hold up. And that's called strike 1. 0-1 to Evan Longoria.
A good number of trucks over here, but I see quite a few open spots as well. I don't really plan to park in any open spots, so I'm just going to go over by the
throw. Big right-hander, pitch. Breaking ball.
Let's go over by the repair shop, send in my macro, and run in, see if I can get the parts, and have them just give me the parts, and I'll do it myself. Real super easy job.
Last worked 2 days
It takes like
ago.
maybe not even a minute to do. I'll have to do it, and half of that minute is walking back to the trailer.
Fires one high, and that is a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kenley falling behind Longoria here in the 9th inning. 3-run ball game. Dodgers Giants.
This.
Kenley Jansen, the strikes.
Let's say that spot there is close enough,
Here
but
to right field, going back on it. Peters, he settles under it, makes the catch several feet in front of the warning track for the first out of the Giant ninth.
How many times have we heard it? The first out so important, especially.
you got any spots here? I can.
When Jansen throws strikes, I mean, he's about as close to unhittable as you
Yeah, I
can
can
get.
park right. I think right here next to this guy. Do a U-turn style setup. Straight back, actually. I don't really have to do that for a U-turn style setup. I do a U-turn setup when I can do a straight back.
Of movement on the cutter.
1-1 pitch to Dickerson.
All right.
Bounced foul, first base side.
I know I changed my status.
We've seen some 97s.
Yeah, in fact, just looking at
Macro 18.
Jansen is averaging almost. This is average. Almost 90
miles. I'm on.
You don't have to throw the ball through the proverbial brick wall in order to succeed, but we saw the velocity drop way down last year.
The 1-2.
Now I need read for an 8 few hours, and then I go check it.
Oh, a beautiful pitch from Kenley Jansen. And Dickerson caught watching a paint dry.
Dickerson was looking for anything but that. He was gearing up for that cutter. Got a breaking ball.
2 outs and 1 to get.
I got 32.42 for read for hours.
Protecting a 6-3 lead.
8 view, I know it's well over
He was
13,000.
0 for 3. Struck out looking his last time up in the 7th. First pitch to the right-handed hitter. Inside corner for a called strike.
13.454.
Jansen in command right now. Got Longoria to fly to right. Strikes out Dickerson and now gets ahead of Dubon. And the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, bounced down to the left side of the infield. Lux on the run, throws, he got him, and the ball game is over. And the Dodgers have taken the first 2 in San Francisco. They've tied the division leaders, raised their record to 28-18. And the Dodgers move into a first-place tie right now.
Yay!
A 6-3 win today.
Okay,
Walker Buehler.
nice to hear Dodgers win. That's 10 out of the last 11, and now they're tied with the Giants for the division lead.
For the Giants,
Get this shut
3
off.
runs,
Come
7
on.
hits, 2 errors, and 4 men left on base.
Well, what are you doing? Why the hell are you locking my damn display? Stupid. Alright, now just in case. I always get a picture of the macro just in case I want miles and all that. So, run in real quick and ask them about it, or if I can just get the parts. Alright, so this TA doesn't have the pin I need. They only have the bigger, fatter pin, fat and long pin. It's no good for me. So I'm going to call Love's, see if they have it. If not, I'll just go ahead and make my delivery and then just take the trailer back to our drop yard and have them fix it there.
As the following options have recently changed. Press 1 for emergency roadside assistance. Press 2 for all other calls. For quality assurance purposes, this call is being recorded or monitored. Thank you for choosing Logan.
Attention, a new important
Hello,
message
can
has
I get
arrived.
the tire shop, please?
Tire shop for in-shop service or road call?
In service.
One moment.
Hello, I was wondering if you guys have clevis pins available for slack adjusters.
What was that again?
I was wondering if you have clevis pins available for slack adjusters.
Clevis pin?
Yes, for brake slack adjusters.
Let me. Give me 1 second. Let me check. All right, 1 second.
Okay.
Everybody there?
Yes.
Alright, looking into my system, it doesn't look like I have any right now.
Okay, appreciate you taking the time to check.
Alright, well, sorry about that.
No problem. All right, have a good night.
Alright, you
All right. Alright, Loves doesn't have the pin I need either, so I'm going to go ahead and let him know that Loves doesn't have it either. Now I'll just go ahead and run the load the rest of the way home. Okay, let's get it rolling again. A little more than half an hour trip. No, he's not coming this way. He's trying to hit the fuel island, I think. I think he's trying to go to the fuel island. Alright, get back on 15 South and I'll give you some details when we get into the Victorville area that are kind of important to know when you're driving a truck and going to this particular customer. Since I happen to know the area because I live there, I give you a lot of insight into what routes to avoid, or because there is a particular route that your GPS, even a truck GPS, is probably going to tell you to take. But that route is not a good truck route. It used to be, but they removed it from the list of approved truck routes in the city. I know a lot of people don't know that this interchange here, I-15 at Linwood Road, is set up so no matter which direction you're coming from and what direction you're going to, it's always a right turn. Kind of what you'd call a hybrid. Basically, a hybrid would be a mix between a diamond and a cloverleaf interchange. Basically, it has both. It has all of both. 4 diamond ramps and 4 cloverleaf ramps. Or, I think, yeah, or no, 2 cloverleafs. I think, something like that. Yeah. I mean, it's as far as if you're on Linwood Road, trying to get onto the interstate, no matter which direction you're coming from and which side of the interstate you're trying to get onto, it's always a right turn. Welcome to Victorville. Just getting into the north end of Victorville now. Okay, so for those of you guys who, which is pretty much 99% of you guys who drive a truck, probably are you going to use GPS to guide you there, to Americold. Pretty good chance it is going to tell you whatever it is, doesn't matter if it's Google Maps or probably even a truck GPS, if I had to guess. Probably going to tell you to get off the freeway at Palmdale Road, which I want to say is exit 149. Take it over to the east side of the freeway and then turn right onto Green Tree Boulevard. Follow Green Tree all the way down till it dead ends into Hesperia Road, and then turn right onto Hesperia Road. Then it'll be a left onto Ottawa, and then a right onto Enterprise. Do not try to go that way. That is no longer a legal truck route. It used to be, but they took it off. They removed Green Tree Boulevard used to be the truck route, and they took that off the truck route, the city's truck route list 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. So you might have outdated information to work with there. Probably go that way and get away with it, but I would say you risk getting a ticket though if a police officer is in the area at the same time and they happen to see you there. So absent that, there are 2 other options for you. One will be to take the D Street exit, which is the one I'm going to take tonight. Normally, though, for general purposes, I recommend taking Nisqually Road exit, which is 148. Now, Nisqually Road is the longer of the 2 routes, but it is more truck friendly. The southbound Nisqually Road exit has 2 left turn lanes, and it's actually wide enough there where you can use the left turn lane, the inner one, and make your left turn onto Americold Road without encroaching on the adjacent lane. Yeah, because you're going to need to make a left turn immediately after you get onto Americold to Nisqually Road. Then you take Nisqually Road all the way over to the east. That runs you right past Hesperia Road, and the very first street after that is Enterprise. Turn left there and go down the street, and on the right side is Americold. I'm going to take the D Street route, but even for me, knowing what I'm doing, I'm really selective about when I go this way. Right now it's Saturday evening, about 10 minutes before 8 p.m. Traffic's probably not going to be so busy over there. At the intersection of D Street and Hesperia Road, that's the biggest concern I have. it's you have to make a right turn onto Hesperia Road, and it can be there's not much room to work with there. You got to get one lane going southbound on Hesperia Road, and then there's a left turn lane coming at you. And there's really not enough room there. Where I mean, you kind of even need to use the right turn lane going northbound on Hesperia Road in order to make that turn without having to do like a J-hook type of turn. Usually I just plan on needing to do a J-hook from D Street on, you guys, just in case you're not aware of what the difference is, you got a button hook and a J-hook. So a button hook would be you stay in your right lane on the street you're coming off. So if I'm turning from D to Hesperia, I would stay in the right lane on D, and then I would go, if it was the typical arrangement there, I would go into the second lane over on the street I'm turning onto, and then I'd come back to the first lane, and I'd meet my tandems there in the first lane, and that'd be a button hook. The J-hook, on the other hand, I would be where I'd use both lanes or 2 lanes on D Street, and it'd be like, it looks more like kind of a question mark or kind of looking shape if you were to draw it on a piece of paper. Because there's a curb there and a light pole. And a light pole's not right up next to the curb, but quite often you're gonna find yourself having to run over the curb because there's just not much room. So, if I know what I'm doing, and even I don't like to make that turn myself, in most cases, like if there's heavier traffic here, I won't even think about going this way usually. I'll just go down the Nisqually Road. But lighter traffic like this, okay, the green light further down right at the top of that hill there in front of me, that will be the Hesperia Road intersection. But as long as the traffic's light and I know I can make a J-hook turn, so I can, just in case there's someone in the left turn lane coming from Hesperia Road onto D, then I can still make my turn, by cutting across, usually into the center turn lane, and then cut back over. It's a J-hook turn. You usually want to avoid doing those as much as possible. You can do a button hook there as long as nobody is coming the other way on Hesperia Road. See, I got a couple of cars behind me. This is where I'll intentionally go slower. Looks like the guy behind me is going to stay there. Alright, this minivan's going to have to deal with it. See, now we got this. See, my tandems ran over the curb there. I really needed that left turn lane, but that guy came up really fast. And it's risky. If I hadn't done that J-hook there, I probably would have been hitting that sign there on the sidewalk. The no stopping sign or whatever it was. So for that reason, I usually recommend, if you're not familiar with this area, and especially if you're not a very experienced trucker, better that you avoid going this particular route and just take the Nisqually Road exit and basically follow Nisqually Road all the way up, or all the way across. It's much easier to deal with. You will have traffic lights to deal with, but I'd rather deal with the traffic lights than trying to deal with that right turn there. Alright, got a stop sign here at Verde Court or Street, whatever. Got Center Street Park right here on the right. And then go up the hill there, you got the Victorville Medical Center Hospital here. See a bobtail parked over there on the other side of the park. Okay, we'll have a few lights this way, but it tends to be easier to deal with coming this way than the lights on the Squally Road. It also tends to be, I don't know, I would say a little bit less traffic on this side also. I say this, if it wasn't for that turn from D Street to Hesperia Road being so difficult to make, I would always go this way. But just because of that one turn, like I say, most of the time I'd rather just take the Squally Road. I don't want to deal with the headache of trying to J-hook that turn with traffic coming behind me, or, you know, like what just happened there, where I needed to make that, I could have used that turn lane coming at me, but I couldn't because that flex or whatever that thing was, I forget, suddenly it was coming up right at the same moment I was really wanting to use it. It's their lane, it's their right of way to that lane. I have to be prepared for that. Either just wait till they yield the right of way to me, or wait till they vacate the space by taking their own right of way. It's contrary to a lot of truckers' beliefs. They don't have to yield to you if they're in their own lane. Yeah, it's your responsibility to expect that someone's going to be in that lane, and until they vacate it, it's their lane, not yours. Now, obviously, if you get in a Mexican standoff with them, where nobody can do much of anything, then the car's going to have to yield to you. But most of the time, that's not a Mexican standoff situation there. In that case, if I have to sit there and wait before the limit line, even on a green light, because I can't make the turn, and don't clog up the intersection, then that's what I have to do. Okay, this is Green Tree Boulevard coming up here. This is the street that, if Green Tree was still a truck route, you would be coming out onto Hesperia Road right here. But like I say, there's even a sign right there after you make the turn saying no trucks, no vehicles over 12,000 feet or 96 inches wide. Okay, we're going to have like a little S-turn here, and then right in the S-turn will be Ottawa Street. That'll be a left turn that we'll make right there. Right here in this left curve is what I'm going to come on over into the center lane. Try to get through there quickly so I don't slow down, cause a problem for that guy coming around the curve. And that's this intersection can be a problem too, because it's not the widest road, and you get a lot of traffic coming 50 miles an hour around that curve that you can't see around. So if that does concern you, no big deal. Just go ahead and go straight down the road. The light right up there is the Squally Road. You just make a left turn there, and then make a left back here on the Enterprise. I got a Chevron station and with the Burger King in it. Louisiana Kitchen, I think is what it's called. All right, now Americold is right here. I'm gonna go ahead and park right here. I normally park further down the street, but I don't want to. I want to be set up where I can easily just drive forward into their driveway right there, which is right in front of me on the left. When it's time to deliver.
You have 2
so
hours
I'm
and
going to
6
park right
minutes of
here.
remaining drive time.
They got Louisiana Kitchen, I think it is, or Popeyes, whatever you want to call it. Wiener Schnitzel. Across the street is Farmer Boys. So there's food options in the area. And then also got an Arco gas station, catty corner. So that's not a whole lot here. And then about a mile down the road, Bear Valley Road and Hesperia Road, there's quite a bit of stuff in that area. In-N-Out Burger, one of my favorite Thai food restaurant of all, Thai Lotus. Best Thai restaurant I've had anywhere, and I've had a lot of Thai food. Hands down, that's the best Thai food restaurant I've ever been to, though. Highly recommend it. All right, well, that covers showing up here. Now we'll press on the next footage tomorrow night for me, and right after this for you guys going in there to make the delivery. So hang tight, and we'll see you again. All right, guys, it's time to go make my delivery. Putt my way right up there, or just PCN. I'll probably PCN for convenience. It's Sunday night, the 23rd, at 23:42 or so. PC forced to move by shipper. Kind of trivial thing having a seatbelt on right here, but I'll go ahead and do it.
0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Come on. You gonna put me in personal convey or no? Okay, it says status personal conveyance, but well, now it's finally updated. God, I hate this Qualcomm unit. It's so slow. Alright, it's my car right there. Since it'll probably only be here a few hours. And I'm not going to have a reload until sometime in the morning, more than likely. I'll probably have to talk to the planner, figure out what the plan is, or what to do. I know I will have to take this trailer back to the drop yard, though. Alright. Hopefully they're open. Wonder if they don't start taking deliveries until double check. They might not be open until midnight, so we'll find out. Generally, I want to show up about an hour early, so I don't know. Let's find out what's up here. Okay. Alright, so I see what's up. They're on break, but I do see a sign there saying slide tandems back before entering, so I'm going to go ahead and back up some. Give myself room so I could slide the tandems. Could have at least 10 feet or so. That should do. Alright, I'll slide the tandems back and just wait till they come back in. Okay, I also see a sign there saying vests are required, so whenever I'm ready, I'll do that too. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know if I'm all the way back, but it's close enough. Alright, now they're locked. Okay, so we'll just hang out until it's time to, until they're actually here. Alright guys, finally checked in here.
Minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright. Okay, so check in here, and then it's going to be, I'm going to be docking into door 21. One tandem slid all the way back. Remove the padlock. Do not open the doors or break the seal or anything. They'll actually open the doors from inside the building. And then I'll be checking in by door 12. Okay, so this extension over here. Okay, I see the sign right over there for check-in here on this side of the building. And door 12, I think, is going to be over on the other side. Oh no, door 12 is right here. Or yeah, this is 12. I'm going to 21. Tandem's all the way back, so when I go to set up my backing, I'm going to go 2 spots past my my door instead of 1. And for those of you guys who might not know what I mean by that, it's when my hood mirrors get 2 full spots past my door, or about that, right about here should be fine. It's a normal amount of space here. Finished my setup, my tractor facing straight down the lane. Now we'll come back. Oops, actually I might have overshot. Having a hard time seeing the lines. It looks like I'm right on the money though. No, I'm a little bit off to the left. And I don't have enough room to work with to fix it, so I'm gonna come back, come forward a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't see the painted lines until I was already lined up here. I noticed there's another JCT checking in 2 trucks behind me, so I'm sure I'll have to talk to that person and see who it is. Alright, so we get checked in, and we'll see how things go with how long the unloading takes and all that. Alright, I'm all checked in here. Looks like it's going to be an easy process. Not one where I'll want to really fall asleep. Possibly, I don't know. I already have signed bills. All I have to do now is the light will turn red. They'll start unloading me, and when the light turns green, I'm good to go. I can leave as soon as the light's green. So I'll hang out in the back, I guess, for now until I start feeling loading unloading activity. And once it feels like it's done, get back up here and watch for the green light and get out of here. Then also find out. Probably wait for the other JCT driver to get over here first, and probably talk to them briefly or whatever once they're done checking in. So, all right, so almost done here. All right, guys, we're all done here. It's just after 2:10 in the morning, so I was in the dock door about an hour and a half or so. Pull forward, double check there's nothing in my trailer. Might as well slide my tandems again also. Alright, trailer is confirmed empty. Slide my tandems and then come on. Oh, hang on. I know what happened. Keep forgetting that one. I need to do 2 steps, not one when I'm putting that pin in. Up against the pin. We'll lock them in. Alright, good. Now get the slide tool back out. Get an empty call sent. We'll get out of here. Just go park her right outside and go back to the house and get some sleep before I do something. Come on, get out of here already. Accidentally hit the wrong macro. Alright, now we're empty.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Still empty. Personal convey empty, and then alright, let's get out of here. I didn't even talk to this other JCT driver. He ended up docking in over on the other side. Also, apologies for the lack of exterior footage when I was docking in. My dash cam decided to act up. That 4387 is that truck number. Don't know what happened. Might have had something to do with when I was disconnecting my phone from the charger or something. That it might have stopped the footage or something, I don't know, but I did not come back on until I was already in the middle of my backing. I apologize for that. It is what it is. So if you're wondering what happened there, that is it. Alright, I'm going to want to park probably back there behind my car again, if possible. So what I will probably do, yeah, we'll clear it over there. Turn into this cul-de-sac here, and then I'll back my way back over to the curb by where my car is at. Don't get too close to that curb. Just trying to make sure I don't get too close to my car either. Now I gotta watch that light pole over there. I think my tandems are a little far away from the curb, but it's alright. Probably get them closer. And, yeah, I don't know. I might still need to adjust as I get closer to my car. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. My tandems aren't in the concrete, so. Watch my drive tires in the convex mirror there. Alright, now we're good. Alright, we're good to go. Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Not very long process there. Hour and a half, like I said. Yeah, pretty easy going. So, alright, that's all I have on this one. We'll see you guys whatever I'm doing next. Alright? You guys have a good one.